Well, a controversial measure to raise Chicago's real estate transfer tax on high-end properties has passed the city council and will head to voters in March.
The proposal, known as Bring Chicago Home, would raise more than $100 million, they say, to pay for homelessness prevention in the city. Jeff Baker is the CEO of Illinois Realtors. He joins us now to talk about this. Your organization is against this, and one of the points that you all make is that if homelessness prevention is so important, this real estate transfer tax, as we've seen in the last year or so, pretty unreliable.
It's very unreliable. Transfer tax revenues for the city ebb and flow with the market. 2021, 2022, and the market was doing a lot better. Obviously, revenues were higher. 2023, much lower. So if it's a priority, then it should be tied to something that's more consistent and more reliable. We would also point out that there's existing funding already in place for homelessness services. There's existing programming. The city actually received about $200 million in federal funding during COVID. That hasn't been spent yet. So there is money out there, and we all believe that it should be prioritized. What we want to see is a concrete plan put in place that figures out how we're going to spend that money so the homeless can get the help that they really need.
All right. In the meantime, people are trying to wrap their arms around this and exactly how this would work. So for the average home buyer or the average consumer, what would it mean for them?
Yeah, so what's being described as a tax cut in some circumstances is actually a rate reduction. So for properties under $1 million, you're only going to be looking at about a $200 reduction in closing costs. It's really not that much. Properties over $1 million or over $1.5 million, which in the city of Chicago, it really doesn't take much to get over that threshold. You're talking the convenience store down the street, gas stations, dry cleaners, your 2 or 3 flat on the corner. They're going to see 200 or 300% increases in their transfer taxes. That's going to hit obviously some commercial properties a lot harder than some residential properties, and we all know the commercial market in Chicago has suffered a lot in the last year.
That's a great point. I think Lourdes has done some reporting on the commercial real estate market and how, whether it's hotels or other commercial properties, have really struggled, many of them going into foreclosure. How do you foresee an increase affecting downtown high-rises, for example?
It won't be positive. And what we have seen in other cities and states that have tried to enact similar proposals as this one is increases in transfer taxes almost always in the long run result in lower property valuations. Lower property valuations then lead to higher property taxes across the entire taxing district. So while some may argue that this is going to result in lower real estate taxes, it actually on the net is going to increase real estate taxes, and that's why we're trying to get the word out to as many voters as possible.
But this, has the potential of passing come March, so I'm wondering, how do you continue to work to address this issue and this transfer tax if we do get to the point where it does pass?
Yeah, so Illinois Realtors is one of the largest housing advocates in the entire state, and we never stop working on, that's what the Realtor members take pride in belonging to, is an organization that never stops working on these issues. So no matter what happens in March, we won't stop being a part of the conversation, trying to figure out solutions that provide real homelessness solutions, real affordable housing, and addresses some of the housing inventory crisis.
So meaning how that money would be spent.
Exactly.
Okay.
We have about 20 seconds left. It's been a tough year or so with interest rates for the residential real estate market. What are you seeing in Chicago and the suburbs in the next few months?
I'll tell you what we're looking forward to are the anticipated rate reductions, interest rate reductions. So if we see those coming in spring and summer, then the market should start to rebound some more.
All right, we'll see. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you joining us.